Have you ever found yourself in a kitchen predicament? Maybe your food keeps sticking to the pan, or the honey has crystallized and you just don't know what to do. Perhaps you've been wrestling with a roly-poly vegetable, risking your fingers in the process, or wrestling with a piece of ginger that just won't peel right. We've all been there, faced with these little kitchen challenges that can turn cooking into a chore. Well, fear no more. We're here to share some handy kitchen tips that might just save your dinner. First on the list is how to prevent food from sticking to the pan. We've all been there. The joy of cooking quickly fades when your beautifully seared vegetables stubbornly cling to the skillet. The solution is simple: add a touch more oil. But remember, you want to avoid creating a greasy, soggy mess. So instead of pouring oil directly onto your food, try adding it to the pan side and let it naturally spread. Now let's talk about honey. It's a kitchen staple, but over time it can crystallize, becoming less appealing. Don't be tempted to toss it out. You can easily revive your honey to its former luscious, drizzly glory. Simply place the honey container in a bowl of hot water. As the temperature gradually rises, the crystallized honey will start to smooth out and return to its runny state. And voila, no more sticky situations or hardened honey. Now let's talk about handling tricky foods and making the most of your kitchen tools. First off, round, wobbly vegetables can be a challenge, but there's a safe technique to tackle them. By slicing a small piece off the side to create a flat surface, you can keep your potatoes, squash, and beets steady while you cut. Next up, ginger. Its bumps and irregularities can make it a tough cookie to peel, but don't reach for a paring knife or vegetable peeler. Instead, grab a spoon. It's surprisingly effective. Now, let's talk tools. An immersion blender is a powerhouse in the kitchen. It can puree soups directly in the pot, eliminate lumps in your cheese sauce, and whip up mayonnaise or hollandaise in under 2 minutes. And don't forget about a small strainer. Keep one handy next to the stove for quick citrus squeezes or egg separations. With these tips, you'll be a master of tricky foods and your kitchen tools. Finally, let's tackle some tips for organizing your kitchen and boosting the flavors of your dishes. Maximize your cabinet storage by using wire racks to double up on shelf space. And for a serious flavor elevation, try cooking your pasta in broth instead of water. Now onto some smart food preservation tips. Keep your potatoes pristine by covering shredded or diced pieces with cold water before cooking. Slow down the spoilage of tomatoes by storing them stem end down. Give bananas a longer shelf life by wrapping the end of the bunch with plastic wrap. Speed up the ripening of fruits with the aid of a simple paper bag. To save cut fruit from browning, a honey water mixture does wonders. And to keep your brown sugar soft and scoopable, place an orange peel or apple slice in the container. Avoid plastic wrap disasters by storing the roll in the fridge. And for a fun twist, use shower caps to cover food, and there you have it. With these tips, you're well on your way to becoming a kitchen pro. So those were some handy kitchen tips to navigate common kitchen struggles. Remember to prevent food from sticking by using a bit more oil. Revive crystallized honey with hot water. Handle tricky foods like ginger with a spoon, and make the most of your kitchen tools like an immersion blender. Don't forget to organize your kitchen with wire racks and try cooking pasta in broth for a flavor boost. We hope these hacks help you in your kitchen adventures. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need more tips. Happy cooking! B.